Right, welcome to week 26. It's my 6-month anniversary, if that's a thing, since starting this on the 18th of January. Let's start with this week's weight loss. I've lost £2. Perfectly happy with that, as it would be over half a stone a month, which would mean I should disappear in about 30 months. Yeah, right. Seriously though, this is a good time to review the progress, so let's drill down the numbers. Since starting at 19 stone £5, which is £271 or 122.9 kg. I'm now down to 1511, which is £221 or 100.2 kg. That's 3 stone £8 or £50 or 22.7 kilos, or 18.5% of my total body weight. You know, that's huge. I'm blown away. I've not been stupid. Yes, I've had a fairly low calorie target, but as you know, I've had I've had the holiday in Krakow, holiday on the boat, holiday in Japan, and a few wild weekends. You know, I've lived a normal life like a normal person. So what's noticeable the most from the 3 pictures? Well, the one thing that's obvious, I'm never going to be a good-looking influencer showing off my brilliant physique. However, you can see from the centre one, compared to the third one, I have lost a lot around my butt, and obviously because it's all leaving there, it's leaving the stomach less quickly. But hey ho, I'm noticing a difference. Clothes are fitting. So how have I achieved this? A regular calorie deficit. Simples really. So, as you know, as I mentioned before, my limit's 1900, my target's 1200, and I try and land somewhere in the middle, giving a weekly deficit of between 2,500 and 3,500 calories. It seems a bit tight, and some people have said, but if you eat nutrient-rich foods, it can be quite filling. You've seen some of the meals I'm eating. They're not exactly lettuce and soup, are they? The main advantage of a low target is that if you overrun a bit, you've still got some leeway. Whereas if you set yourself sort of a level that is only just going to put you into a deficit, if you nibble something or misweigh something, you're not going to be in a deficit. Everyone that says I haven't lost weight is someone that is not in a deficit, even though they think they are. It's that simple. You know, after 6 months, I'm finding that 1200 isn't actually that restrictive, but I'm often hitting 1500, just the way it works. So I'm asking myself what I've actually learnt. And the main thing I've learnt from talking to other people as well, this is my journey and may not suit everyone else. I was hoping by now I'd have a plan and I could be like all the other influencers and not sell it as such, but monetize my content and my plan. But I think that's what's wrong with some of the influencers on YouTube. You know, we're all different. So instead of being yet another YouTuber telling you how to do it and what to do, I'm hoping to influence you to write your own plan. So what's next for the channel after 6 months? Well, I'm going to carry on putting up my weekly diary as such, but I'm going to start creating other videos that are going to influence you on how to write your own plan. So we're going to talk about how you can make healthy choices and what tweaks you can make. But in order for that to work, I need you guys to talk to me as well. I need you to tell me what your concerns is, what your problems are. You know, I've done this a few times now, and week 26, my progress has shown that what I've done has worked, but it may not work for you. There's nothing wrong with intermittent fasting, for example. That puts you into a deficit. You know, there's nothing wrong on some levels with something like Slimming World, if it works for you. I personally think Slimming World has got issues of its own, and I may make a video about that. Some people use meal replacements. That works because you're achieving a calorie deficit. You know, you can also get heavily into exercise. That does work. However, you're not going to, you know, the work you'd have to put in to burn the calories, it's just a bit easier just to not eat the calories in the first place. But there's lots of things work, and together we can explore them. But I do need you guys to engage with me. I'm starting to get people commenting now, more so on my shorts than on my main thing. But, you know, ask me questions. You know, I've been on and off yo-yo dieting for 10 years. I'm not going back this time. I'm losing the weight. Personally, I think my target, I'm 15.5 now, I think my target is probably another stone or so. And then I might start introducing a few more calories, because the one thing I'm noticing is that I might be losing a bit of muscle as well, but I wanted to get this done quickly, and I've set myself my limits as one that can be followed by men or women. You know, everyone says I'm not eating enough, but that figure is not quite so under for a woman. So it works. You've seen it works. You can watch the other 25 boring videos to see how I've changed. You know, you can see it in my face, the t-shirt pictures. You know, this does work, but you've got to find your thing that works. And the only way to do that, I feel, is redefining your relationship with food and intake and tracking.